Well, hello and welcome back to Griffin, Indiana. As you can see, we've skipped ahead a couple of months, so we haven't totally skipped ahead, but we have lots of products to load up onto our trailer. Luckily, the wheat will auto-load, but nothing else will for some reason. Yeah, that one can just stay there for now. Yeah, at the moment, we're just going to be loading up all of these. Getting everything stacked up. We'll go and drop this off at one of the productions. Drop them down faster than I can remove them. Oats. Yeah, the oats will go to crapoly. The oats will go to the all-in-one production for now because that will go in with our cereal. This just isn't working. And we might check out the other stuff. What can we take where? I'll only take these down to the general mill if we have to. We dropped some ingredients down there before winter, and now there'll just be a ton of flour down there. It just eats through it so fast, it's crazy. What else we got? I changed the sugar beet over to cotton, and that's auto sending to the production plant. We still have our sunflowers here and our corn here. We have to seed. I'm gonna put oats, which we might do now. Field. That one was a bad mess. That's gone bad. Field 13. I want to put oats down, and I also bought field 11, but that's got nothing in there either. So I think what we'll do is we'll get in our big tractor. We'll grab the seeder. We'll head to field 13 and throw down some oats. All of our other fields are fine. I don't think there's any contracts. We'll just, when we get to the seeder, we'll check to see if there's anything in the shop we need. And we'll check for contracts. Yeah, field 11's now ours. Because we had all those production things to sell. Had the extra cash and I was like, yep, let's just get it. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be a pretty big payday this month or next month as well, because of all the produce we've got to throw there. I was going to buy field 12, and I'd love to buy these one, but I think we'll just work our way across. I can't afford field 8 yet, not for a long shot, so let's see if we can clear this ravine. Almost. Maybe stuck. Let's unhitch it, see if we can push it sideways. Try and pull it out that way. We're making a right mess of this, aren't we? Oh, push it sideways a little bit, come on. Really don't want to have to reset this. Yes, got it. Just need that little bit of sideways shuffle. When we buy the field next to us, we're putting a bridge in there. I should have just come straight down the train tracks. It would have been would have been less drama. We would have already been going. Got some oats. Get this opened up and line it up so we can get our edges done. Having a shocker here right now. lower. Turn on. Let's go. Nice on the edge. We did miss a few spots there by the look of it. Hopefully keep it nice and straight if we can, just to keep that nice edge going. Once we get up here, spin around, run another one, then I'll go and do some top to bottom. So once we get up to that, we'll come back and give you an update. Okay, well that was an hour or so that's gone. I've got all the corn in the tray, all the wheat in the goods boxes, and then the sorghum and the oats and the sunflowers. They're just all on the trailer ready to go. So we'll hitch this back up. Get this dropped off. We'll throw the honey in. I think we need a lot of honey. So we're putting way too much produce in. We don't have a lot of honey. Not sure whether I should just go and buy a pallet of honey just to throw an extra 1,000 litres or 2,000 litres in, whatever comes. But there's tons in here now. This is crazy. Can't afford to get that one dropped off. The wheat. Multi-dump. Park that up here for a sec. We'll throw this honey in. It's a shame these aren't bigger. They're only 400 litres, but I mean, it's basically free. We had to pay to get the hives put in, but we still have all the grapes and olives to collect as well, but we can do them afterwards. We'll grab the productions from there shortly. We'll duck down to the general mill and have a look. I'm pretty sure that is going to be hammered full of flour. Time to trade in the old truck soon. She's getting up there in the hours. Yep, lots of flour. Wow, 14,000 litres to go. Looks like we've got pig food and a lot of chaff there too. Chaff, whatever you want to say. They should all load up, and that should be the rest of the flour. We don't need any of this. We've got heaps over in the other building, so this can just be sold. Chickens, we'll have to check on them. I sold 120 chickens yesterday. I logged in and just checked on it because we had there was no more space for eggs, and there was 800 chickens there or something, so we sold a few of them off. The sunflower open air garden that's there, I removed that like I was going to a few episodes ago. Maybe we'll extend the field through there, I don't know yet, but that wasn't needed. We just had too much of everything coming in. We'll have to collect the milk and the slurry from there and throw some more straw in. They should be good for food, but they'd be getting low on straw and probably very full of milk and slurry, I'd say. Don't think these ones auto load. What they do. Not sure how many we'll have here. Any more will drop down. We will find out. At least the auto loading back in, that's the main thing. I think my dog just woke up for a midnight snack. You can hear him out there chewing on the biscuits. Here's 3,000 more. What a mess. Yeah, we'll go and throw these into the production building. We'll come back and get the grapes later. We're going to go and get our tanker on and clear out this milk, I'd say would be the next step before it goes off. Grapes will be fine there, they've only just been harvested, but the milk's been sitting there for a little bit, so I'm going to get rid of that before it gets into the midday sun and gets all yucky. It's a bit slow this one today. Let's get around the other side. We'll get our production stuff that's finished. Oh, looks like there's a fair bit of stuff to come out. Throw that over there. I might have parked a bit too close. Nothing's going to want to pop out now. I was wrong. Still parked too close though. Dang it. That's a cereal, which is good. Been trying to get that sorted out for ages. The extra honey pumping in, all the extra oats. Good stuff. Damn it. A shocker. Make it so hard on myself parking like this. Let's let someone's on so I don't wreck them any further. Joking me. It gets to a point where it glitches a bit, just that little bit too far and she's all over. So I think it's a bit of the liftable bag or liftable pallet mod on this trailer. I think it doesn't seem to do it on the other trailers, but this trailer's so handy. I like it. It's worth a little bit of messing around, I guess. Right, let's lock them in so they stay put. bread going. It's good as the oil's dropping down, it's already auto-loading in. We've got the second box of it worth of it up the front. I had given myself a little bit more room. Should have been... Oh. It should have been so much easier. Holy shit. It's that spot there on the trailer, just above the wheels. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it does that. It's just... Thank goodness. Last one. See if it'll go to the moon or not. Yes, it's hanging off a little bit, but no, I'm not going to fix it because I'm just like, let's get this done. Got a field to harvest. No, plant, not harvest. And we will have to also fertilise the other couple of fields we've done the last few episodes. Get these down to the sell point. I overshot that too far. I think we'll just throw this in here if we can. We will dump the back of the truck up here and go and grab our water/milk tank. The truck's so versatile, man, it's so good. Getting the hours up on it though. Oh yeah, well we're going to see if there's any contracts. Couple, anything in the used vehicle stuff we need. Oh, that would be handy. Just don't know if the streets are big enough to handle it, you know what I mean? I love the look of that thing, it looks killer, but yeah, I don't think these roads are big enough. Be good when we get into the bigger harvest and stuff. I just don't know if it's going to handle it, so we'll have to think about that. We've got all day. I love running the truck, so empty out this water quickly. How's this place going? Still heaps. Lots and lots and lots and lots. Let's go and get this milk and slurry. Milk will just dump up to the production there on our plot of land, and the slurry will just take to the sell point. We don't have any use for it at the moment. We still get our grapes. Those fellas look pretty empty. What are they looking at? Food's good. Definitely need straw. This might take a minute. Getting close now. How many litres were there? Go, 38,000. Wish you could store this, or wish we could use this for something else, but at the moment we just don't need it. At least it empties out a lot faster. That's the main thing. Need to upgrade the pipes on the cow barn so we can load it up faster, I'd say. Milk. Let's go. There we go. 20,000 litres almost. Oh, I thought that was our driveway, but we're the next ones. We have a lot of junk laying around, but it doesn't look as bad as that one. There we go, all the milk's done. I think I just got one more run to go on that oat field. That one's all good, finished, done. It's just here. This last row down along here. And then it's good to go. Fold her up, take her back. Still don't know that truck. I'd love it. It'd be cool to do the big runs with the heavy duty like trailer full of all of our harvest once we get on the big fields, but just don't think it'd do too well on these little tiny roads. And this tractor is too big. Might just be easy to put a trailer on the back of the TLX like we've been doing. You can get away with this on the roads, but a truck I just don't think. I think you could. I don't think it'd make the turns. Watch it. You. That wasn't what was meant to happen. Give him a quick tub. Might sell this mower off as well. We end up buying like, we don't really need it, that's all. It's just only going to get used here and there. I suppose we could use it for the baling contracts. Not sure. Right, let's go and get back in the truck and get these grapes sorted. Just loading up the grapes. They're working with the auto load, so we're just going to dump them a bit away from there so we can get them on. I think we may duck over and... well, there's lots of grapes dropping out. We haven't emptied these out for a month or two. We will go and do the fertilizing on our fields. And maybe look at another field. I just looked up. We've got a fair bit of cash up there, so... we don't really need to buy ourselves any new equipment. But some more land. I just don't know whether we should hold out to get ourselves land until... you know, maybe someone can seed it, fertilize it, do what they got to do, and then we can come in and buy it just before harvest. I mean, I don't know. I usually just buy land, whether it's empty or not, doesn't bother me, but it's always a bonus if there's a decent crop already on there for you. I think that's all of it. Oh, two more. It's all loaded up. What facility should we put this in today? All in one production. How many grapes are already in there? Oh, it's empty, so they're going there. Need them for our cereals and our raisins. I haven't been using this tractor much. I mean, we got it on a sale. We haven't done this many hours on it, but not a bad rig. Get all that dropped off. What land is available? I mean, everything's available, but what do we want to buy down here? 11's ours now, so we'll probably throw something on that shortly because we haven't seeded it yet. 14. Got that little patch there already. We can't do much with that. 14's worth 386. That's way out of our ballpark. Or do we... I don't know. Do we save up and buy that? I don't know. Speaking of ballparks, you know, we can buy that, but I don't think it's going to be any good for us for anything. 25. We could buy 26. I don't know. We've got heaps of little ones down here where we've got everything all sort of splashed out. That's where our house is. I've got that vacant. I was going to put another milk factory dairy next to it, but 900. I mean, I'd love to save up for that, and really we're not that far away from it. If need be, I mean, I could always get a loan and buy that one just now. But I think something was actually seeded. It looks like there was potatoes or something in it, which wouldn't be so bad because Colossus has now got a new potato harvester, which would be it holds a couple 100,000 litres, and if it's anything like their normal harvester, it's going to be a pearler. Yeah, you know what, I reckon we buy this. Someone's already seeded it. The potatoes are in. When are potatoes due to be harvested? August, so it's only a few months away. And it's ours. We'd have to throw some fertilizer on it. That's what I think we're going to do. Let's borrow. I don't know how much it was. What's it? Let's just get up to $1 million. 250 grand. We're borrowed. I hate borrowing, but I've never really made a land purchase this big before either. What's down there? Got a little bit of land down there, might be able to do something with, but I mean, we're right next to our home, we're in the middle of them both. I mean, worst case, we could sell off these ones and just have this one. That's what I might do. We might buy that and we will sell that and pay off our loan already, because I don't like having mortgages. And when we've got the cash, we'll buy back the other one later on. We end up better off this way. We've got money to keep rolling through and getting stuff if anything good pops up in the shop. But this is ours now. So all we got to do, we just got to go and get the fertilizer. And we'll throw some fertilizer down, and then we're going to have a huge batch of potatoes. I've never actually seeded potatoes. I've harvested them. Never seeded them. So I think once that's done, we may throw in, because there's a few different productions you can get for potatoes. Turn them into crisps and things like that. So I think I downloaded one a while ago. I've just never used it. Right, sorry, had a work call come through. Let's head down and grab this fertilizer spreader and see how many thousands of dollars we have to waste. I'm pretty sure we can make fertilizer in one of the production points that we have, so I'll have to look into that as well. Might help save us some cash. But I'm pretty happy we sold the other field. That's going to help us even things out and get rid of that loan hanging over our head as well. Because it always seems as soon as I buy something that's really cool, the next day there's like all the stuff in the shop used that I need. So hopefully that will help us not have that issue. And if it happens, we can always, I suppose, get a loan and buy the stuff that we need from the shop. So let's just put that worker on there for a second. Jump out, make sure it's showing the fertilization. Yep. So we're going to have to do this one twice. It hasn't been done at all, and there's some rocks in here, unfortunately, which isn't going to be helping us. This field square, or has it got a curvy bit at the bottom? Yeah, so we have to make sure we look after that part down there. We'll let the worker do another run across, and then once we get over there, we'll go around the outskirts. Actually, let's go around the outskirts now. Then that's done properly. So we're getting right to the edge there. Looks like we are. Oh, we're missing a tiny bit. We need to come across just a tad. But no, it's a pretty nice big field. It's going to take us a long time to harvest. But where are we? I think it's in, is it in potato technology or beet technology? There it is there. The root harvester. So you can do all sorts with it. You can go up to 1100 horsepower. It does 50 kilometers an hour down the street. You can all choose all different types of wheels. Everything from this guy is just on a different level. So you can have all the different lights. Police beacons. Don't need window tint, so you can go sugar beet standard, potato standard, or you can have both. So it takes 250,000 litres. You can change all the colours on it. You know, black and green like I always go. Make it look all darty with the police lights. Another cab. Don't know what that's going to do. Other some bits on the side there. Grids. I don't know, let's try reds. Oh yeah, so that just lights up them. So there's just, the options on these things are just amazing. And you can change your rims and license plate. 384,000 for that. And then you've also got your sugar beet header and your potato header. They're 4 meters. I'm not sure that one. That's a beet technology potato. I'm not sure how wide that is. It only holds 22,000 liters, so you know they fill up super fast, and that's the biggest issue with doing potatoes is the time it takes to fill them up all the time. So we're having that nice big beast there, you know, we could lease that for now. But I mean, I wouldn't mind if we're going to put in a potato production. I wouldn't mind reseeding potatoes again. Maybe not in this big field, but you know, field what one we got, 14 and 13. We could seed up over there as well. Not a big deal. But you know, I'll probably be on this map for a while. You know, hopefully we can buy a lot more property because we don't get a lot of contracts on here for some reason. I know Mississippi P had issues, and others I've seen just don't seem to get contracts. Like this would have been an awesome contract to seed potatoes. Didn't get none of it. We got to harvest this field last time, which is the first time in a year that we've been able to. But that was it. So yeah, it could be a good thing. Next time we'll throw in a batch of potatoes. Never done it before. May as well learn. And by looking at it, they don't take that long to grow. But also, I think they harvest about the same time as other stuff where we can re-sow with other veggies or fruits. So it's worth a shot. I have to top up the fertilizer shortly. Not eating through it as bad as I expected though. Doing 18 k's an hour, not 12, which is, you know, it's a little bit of a bonus. But now I'm excited. It's I probably won't be excited. I've done a few potato contracts and sugar beet, and it's like they get so repetitive and boring because you can't do a whole. Even if you put a worker in there, you've got to babysit it because they fill up so fast. But having that new Colossus one come out, it's got a heaps bigger tank. It's going to be perfect. So let's see how we go. I'd say I'll get the rest of this done, and we will pop back shortly. Right, it's got a little bit just here. Get this all sorted out. Just had my first delivery of some of the merch that I was testing out. It's turned out okay. Pretty good quality actually, way better than I expected. So I just got to wait on some shirts and hats, and then once they're out, we'll be good to go. Alright, that is done. We'll park this beast up back over here. Will the tractor go off-roading? Yes, you've done it. Actually, what I might do is we'll go and fill this up. Because we've got our other fields to do as well. There's one up here behind us actually. We own here field 13. I think that needs to be done again. We'll check that quickly. Whoa. Don't know if it can be fertilized again yet. I'm pretty sure. Put the worker on quickly. Nah. Have to wait another month before we can do that one. But we'll head up to field 9 and 10. And we'll throw some down there. So we'll see you back there. Right, here we go. We got our fields up here. This is 11 just here that we did buy but sold, thankfully. This is our 10 and 9, but the worker messed up a little bit on the edges, as you can tell. all the fields are a little bit too close, I think, so it's just been a bit of an issue. Let's just check that quickly to make sure it's laying down the second layer. Yep, get our second level done. This one here can't be double dosed yet, but it is getting done. Not a bad tractor, this one. She gets damaged fast. She's got a lot of hours on, so we may need to trade this one in if something similar pops up. We'll have to get that sorted out. So yeah, the work is definitely going to be able to go across both of those because they're so close, which is a good thing. Well, it's good for fertilizer, but not for when you're seeding, because they just... Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on that when we do seeding. If we're going to use a worker, we'll make sure we'll start at that edge and work our way down. And then we won't have any dramas with it crossing over. I think the same thing's happened here, actually. Oh no, that's just the grass. Should be good, so that should get right out to the edge there. See, it's weird. I think what they've done is, when that field was done, the workers come down and thrown a whole thing of barley here. There's canola's here and barley's there, so it is what it is. I'm going to try and catch back up and take over. Wait for me! There we go, good to go. See you when it gets a bit closer. Alright, just go to this last little bit through the centre. There's a section there that we missed. It's hard to tell because you got... everything's already done, you know, so you can't see what's happening, so... Check on this map, make sure we're going to get it lined up properly. Keep on that course straight through and we'll be laughing. Now, it should be good moving forward. We got, I think the potatoes get done in August, September. And then if we turn them around straight away, we could throw in wheat or barley. And we're good to go. You know, rotate the fields around, do potatoes one season, wheat or barley the next one, or just wait for potatoes again. So I can't see us needing a whole bunch of potatoes all the time. That's finished there, because we did have a look at the factories before, and there is a few we can use. So that one there, the food factory, I think does like potato crisps, so we can have potatoes for that as well. I don't think there's any more contracts to do. It's at field 35. Well, we've already got that on, so let's find field 35. $31, $32, $35. See if they'll turn around and head up there. What side does that go up? Down the far road. So let's head up there. We will get that done. And I think, what was the other one? Field 20. That must be a small one. That's just there. So if we need to, we can do both of those. Field 34, we've rolled, everything's good to go, so we're just waiting for the grass to grow back there. I was thinking about purchasing these, but they do come up for baling contracts here and there, and you can make good money on them, so I think we'll just leave them for now. Field 24, 23. They're pretty pricey, but you do get a lot of the land up there too. But yeah, we'll get up to the, what's that red around the outside needs ploughing? It's a blue, fertilized. Someone's done a little bit of fertilizing around the edges of the grass fields by the look of it, and wonder why it does that. A little bit weird, but anyway, let's get up to 34. 35, I mean, and we'll start this fertilizer going. Haven't recorded the whole lot because you've all seen me fertilizing earlier, so we'll get this last little bit and contract's done and dusted, and then I think what we might do is call it a day. We'll head in, have a shower, have some dinner, and come back cranking for April. What do we got? There's a fair bit of stuff that can be harvested, whether or not that's planted and we get the contract or not. Oh, sorry, can be planted. Whether or not we get the contracts or not, it's a different story. But it is what it is. So I've been waiting a year. No, not many contracts are popping up. So I think what we'll do is we'll just keep all our productions flowing, keep the money coming in as much as we can. Obviously, we had a pretty big payday today because we hadn't collected them for 2 or 3 months. So yeah, next couple of months should be good once that stuff starts rolling out of all the facilities. We'll have enough cash, get some machines or get some more land, and we'll be good to go. There we go, all done. Get extra cash in the bank. I think it cost us a couple of grand in fertilizer, but it's worth it. I want to buy this field over here. I think it would be awesome. Get this ranch and this big acreage here. There's a pond in the middle. All sorts of stuff. But we need money. So that's where we're going to leave it. Thank you for watching. If you liked what you've seen, give us a like and a subscribe if you want. Dislike, leave a comment. Check the description for our socials. We have our Discord, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, everything there. Hop in, say hello, give us some feedback, have a chat, whatever you need. Once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.